A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Dolphins got it. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, steal a possession. Steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get on.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Get to the line.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Turbo 3, kick. Whoa. Turbo 1, hive. Out.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
13 next.
From the gun, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Hey, let's go Sunday, Sunday. Hold. Check 58.
Third and long for him here. He fires one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. That's taken at the 15. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Dolphins football.
Ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
32 Stinger. Set.
The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Turbo wide. Ready.
They'll go again with Mostert. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Yeah. Ready, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. Offense up to the line fast.
Solo left Zion. No,
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
all right, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, Turbo 2. 21G. Hey, Turbo 1. Corner, long. Set.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. It's fielded at the 14. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Run line. Come on, down.
1st down, Smith to throw. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Indy.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
What's up?
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Snowball. Middle.
Smith on 1st down. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and just 2 to go. Slot man motioned over. On 3rd down, they're going with Charbonnet. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Smith. Into the hands of Walker. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. On. Catch up.
4th down, Smith. To the sideline, and it is incomplete. Short of the line to gain. Wouldn't have mattered anyway on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, here's Tua. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hey, get set.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
They're right here. Let's go.
Running back, motioning right. Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here.
20, TX.
Tagovailoa to throw on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Walker on first down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Javon Holland there to make the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 38. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
There we go. No ball, no ball.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Offense up to the line fast. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And again, it's Smith. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Walker now from the gun. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. The 27-yard look here. Myers' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Turbo 1, high. Cover 2.
First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
All right, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Turbo 1, high.
Mostert gets it again here on second. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins. With it, 1st and 10. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Right. 32 Stinger. Hey! Out!
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Completes this one to Braxton Berrios. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
21G.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. They'll run with Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready, set.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
All right, fellas, listen up.
One more time with Mostert. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Give him a full 40 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Smith back to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Throwing deep for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Hey, turn about two. Hey, 21, TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Snap. Ready. Watch it, Oscar.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing again here on second. Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
Now 2 at a throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got this at the 27. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 4. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead.
A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
21G. Out.
Going right back to Mostert. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, cover 1. Cover corner. Long.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. looking to throw. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Running left, here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun, Smith. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Smith coming off that pick. Escapes the pocket. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
No ball, no ball.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Staying with Walker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a tight end in motion. Handoff running left, Walker. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Smith. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he's brought down for a loss.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
20 TX.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
All right, come on. Ready,
To throw, Tunga Vailoa. Able to get it to Mostert. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. On.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Nearly an interception on that play. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. First down, Smith to throw. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Rolling left, buying some time. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast. The screen pass falls incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
13 next.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Smith and Jigba there to grab it.
Hey, on turbo.
And he will get the first as they touch him down. Hand off to Walker from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And they pick him off again. Jordan Poyer has it. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Smith on 1st down. Pass complete to Walker. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 11. Walker hauls it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Smith on 3rd and long. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Just 58.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
20, TX. Double one, high.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And in for the Miami touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Into the hands of Walker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
There we go. There we go.
Smith setting the throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Kader Kohou. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. And the Dolphins take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
44, ready. Hey! Hey!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, 21 TA.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. They go play action. Here's Smith. Forced out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's on the move. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Dolphins got it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. First down, here's Tua. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. Watch it, Oscar. Whoa. Right.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He's looking deep once again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah. Hey. Solo left Zion. Corner, long. Help.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. He's loaded another one up. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ballgame.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd.